Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here. As over the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Joshua Hardy to kick off. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this one definitely not in the landing zone.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Stopped on the run back to the 27.
Cavante Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First down, here's Dak. To the left side, complete. And he dodged the tackle.
Gain of 41 yards on the play. That defense up until the play. They were in a huge play until they saw offense retain possession.
One bounce, just the other direction there off the field. Instead, the Lions have got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
The complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now running the old game here. And they're going to be sent just outside the end zone. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's the trains and all boys for doors from home stadium. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right down there, from the jump.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go! Friday!
Start the drive in blue. The turnover was actually raised on base 8-1, and now they get on. The presence of those tight ends works both ways well. You know they've skipped some blockers on the front.
At the 24-yard line.
Yeah, you together to create a lane. Doesn't matter.
Here we go. All right, hey. We're going to 53. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Yeah, there we go. I think. All right, hey. Here we go. 46. 26. 26.
Prescott now on third down.
Intended for Troy
First time this
Franklin.
game they've looked to it.
Incomplete.
And now they're starting at fourth and long.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
Try now for
A
Joshua Carty.
41-yard attempt.
Right hash. This is going to be a 41-yarder. And this one had a brief chance.
The score remains tied,
In the end, he
0-0.
misses it. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
180. It's hot. It's hot.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. Past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
By a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First down.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of
First and
downs.
10 at the
More often
46-yard
than not,
line.
it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
It's hot. It's hot. 180. Sit up.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's across
5 on that
midfield
carry.
to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Really good
Brings up
patience right
second
there. It's
and
hard to
5.
do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
It's hot.
To the well again. He has this down on the third
Gain
quarter.
of 15 yards.
The end result there, 15
And the
yards and a
Vikings
first.
first
That
down.
right there, that will make the coaches happy.
First
He didn't
and
just
10
get the
at the
first down, he got a
34-yard
healthy
line.
chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
They give it to him again. Big game followed by a little loss here. Defense getting better on that run.
He was brought down by
It's not
Troy
just some quarterbacks,
Anderson.
Mark, you were kind of short
It's a
memories. You
loss
tell
of
me
a
these two
yard.
defenses
Brings
need
up
them
second
sometime as
and
well.
11.
Yeah, 100%.
At
You
the
give them a big run,
35-yard
too
line.
bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
It's hot. It's hot. 180. Sit hot.
Lamar off the play fake. Goes out of the pocket quick. He can run it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the line.
Well, you don't get the first
That's a
down.
gain
I'll tell you
of 8.
this, Kate, that
Makes it
drives the
third
defense
and
defensive
3.
coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down.
13. Sit hot. Hot. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's caught by Jefferson. And a touchdown.
such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown in an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation.
Turpin with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. Save that 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak off the play fake.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Action now for Prescott.
1st down, Cowboys.
Look at this fullback down. Hits. He gets flattened to the ground.
Second, very manageable.
2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Play action, Prescott. This time they're going to get to it. He goes down. That pushes him back.
10-yard loss on the play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Snap, the football's out. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on pink between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two.
Lou Hedley in punt formation.
On 4th down, here's Lou Hedley to put a drive into it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in a win last week, and this one is away. And hey, we see how the football. They'll get exactly on that return.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
You.
From the gun, Jackson.
Intended for Justin Jefferson. Leave your hands there defensively.
With this game goes on, that is a prime one, and he can cut off and take the other way.
All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd.
Still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's hot! Hot! 180! 180! It's hot!
Throwing again is Lamar. It's intercepted. The Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the ball and sends it over the middle, you got 1, 2, 3, and down.
There is a big chunk of field that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
He gets the lead up. So much for finishing things on the ground. He was stopped at the line by injury. On 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
A little bit more from that run, but he didn't go out, but still in a great spot. We can't wait to see what they do here in 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No look at his first look of the game. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Quarterback of his renowned. Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
At the middle. Blue. They get 3 at the end. Very close. 4th and goal for the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Brings up
They just get the play on.
goal.
Force that to his right. This is close. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap, make the adjustments on 4th and goal.
The game
And the
at 7.
game. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. And a shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Vikings
Pick up a 12
first down.
on that play. And the
First and
Vikings are going to
10
have a
at the
first down.
47-yard line.
It's coming, Lamar. Jump off Cowboys back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1 yard gain.
Call the screen in the game just a few yards.
47-yard
Like
line.
trying to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the road. He said he definitely expected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's now first down
Could be hurried
and 9
into a throw
yards to
before
go.
they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, report. What is it?
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Justin Jefferson.
That is a DB's best
Finally
friend.
paused there
That
defensively.
pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. After that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Prescott now off the play fake. On the move, hit it right. And he doesn't see him in any light, so he just got rid of that one. And it's a 3rd down.
And this quarterback tried to keep on as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, 47. 26. 26.
Air it out on third.
We see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
It's a textbook work on that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on return. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Across the 45 and still going. Through the 35. 20. 15. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time. The seam got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you appreciate guys that can get the base. But it's the forward, difference makers, and working big time.
Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He'll take this one out to his running back complete. He's tackled for a full game.
I call this quarterback
of
veteran.
2. Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
180. Middle. Go right here. 180. I'm coming. Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Makes the grab and
Jefferson.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
And
That's
the
going to go as a gain of
Vikings
13 yards.
first down.
And that means a fresh set of downs
First
for
and
Minnesota.
10 at the 50-yard line.
180. Press up. Go.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And has some space inside the 35.
A gain of
And they keep moving forward. Inside the opposing 30.
Vikings
24 yards on that one. And the
First
Vikings are
and 10
going to have a
at
first
the
down.
26-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Just one right for Lamar. That's going to be stopped right before he gets an order inside that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with,
First and 10
they got to worry
at
about a
the 15-yard
quarterback who can do what
line.
he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. What is it?
Jackson keeping it himself.
Jackson
Return
on the
these
keeper.
last 2 plays on. Nice gain on one, and now they
Back
get
at
it
the
behind the line.
19-yard line.
Second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight, small
Ready, sit on! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
Changing it up here, Jackson. Grabbed by Jordan Madison. This is the run for the three. Give him about
It's a
16
gain of
yards
16
on that game,
yards.
Brock, and it sets him up with
And
first
the
and goal.
Vikings,
From a great
first
throw
down.
to a nice route and catch to
First
moving
and
the
goal
chains.
at the
There wasn't
3-yard
a whole
line.
lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
180! Sit on! We changed it. Sit on! 180! Finish up!
From center for Lamar. Easy, looking at touchdown. Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches
Riker
love
is
this play.
lining up for
Defensive
the extra
coaches
point.
hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An
The
extra
kick
number
is good.
when your QB's got the
That ties
athleticism,
the game.
he's got the instincts to go run it down for a 6. And defensive player, offensive touchdowns.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was tackled at the
That's the
27-yard
amount that they
line.
were looking for
2
there, Kate.
yards on the
Leave some
pickup.
shuffled around
It's
here in the
second
playbook.
and 8.
I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Takes his back, Tech Bigsby. He's going to be stopped right inside the 30-second. Pick up for a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses of this offense.
It's a gain of 10.
Those are the tight ends.
First
They
down
play
for
some
Dallas.
errors. You get running backs in the middle of the field like that. Man, is it difficult on the defense.
46, 46, 46.
First down, here's Dak. Small quick hitter. He gets out.
Complete to CD.
Cowboys score for the first time. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
47.
Prescott here from the gun. This one's real and downfield by Ferguson. These guys in the red zone. If someone can force him out.
A gain of
Pick up there.
39 yards.
39.
That's good.
That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And motion him out of the backfield. In the red zone now. Played it over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Just not the position on the stat sheet.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard
Best
line.
tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
54 wire. Yeah! Jimmy! We're going to 54 wire. Hey, kill! 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because
Joshua
as he's
Carty
scanning
on
the field
for
to
the
throw
extra
for the
point.
end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder
kick
to play
is
defense
good.
in the NFL. The precision and the execution of the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
So no return this
The
time. Let's
Vikings
see if
take
they want to
over
play
first
or if
and
they
10
just decide to kneel out the
at
half.
their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's everything he has under this one. This is inside the 15. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
DC, ready?
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Yo. Sit hard. Hey, 180. 180. Nice shot. 180. Nice shot. 13. Middle. Shot.
Looking inside the red zone. Of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. On the return, here's Miles Price. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, out.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing line. He's going to have this open across midfield. To the 48. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first.
Yard line.
Out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
180.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 20.
That was so good, really, on 2 levels.
40-yard line.
Number 1, the athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
180. And change it.
From the gun, Jackson. Lofts one deep, center of the field. No, they get him yet again. Kicked off by Andre Cisco. He's going to score with 6 for Dallas.
Cisco.
I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and cowboy offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the
Joshua
pressure.
Carty
And
on
you see the
40
dividends
extra
it's
point.
paid this time all the way for 6 points.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he got all
The
of that one
Vikings take
out of
over
the back of the end
1st and
zone for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Gerard. 180.
Now here's Lamar. And they pick him up again. And the offense get it back by his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over
Depending
1st
on
and
which
10
side of the ball you're looking at,
36
things have
yard
either been
line.
very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team. You're giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Brings up
First down play,
2nd
that's
and
at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah. Here we go. 180. 26.
that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On the
fascinating call, because defensively, you stop the run, tights down. I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
It's out! And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keeping points off the board.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
180! 180! 180! I got it!
Back to work after throwing the pin. Dropped off to his running back. And defenders are arriving in support to finishing on the ball.
Number 39.
Specializes in
Velocity guard.
plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that
42-yard line.
That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go.
Lamar back to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. Getting well into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 1st down, Jackson. Pass ball in. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33.
Number 3, Jordan Addison.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Keeps you on
At the
schedule.
Cowboys'
Makes 2nd and
33-yard
3rd down
line.
a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, Alpha, sit up! Hey, Ozzy, sit up! Go ahead. Sit up!
Jackson yet again. And they pick him up again. Sidney Brown makes the play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He's going to score.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating.
Will line up for the
This is
2-point
teaching
conversion.
tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Then we're going to 53. Hey, movement.
Prescott's going to throw for it. He rolls to his right.
The 2-point conversion is successful and makes the score Cowboys 35.
Things going their way
Vikings
through the air
14.
at the moment, partner. They pick off the throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Joshua Carty
Maybe
to
I'm a
kick
bad
off.
person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
Woo, I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board. It wasn't to be.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Jackson trying to get after the pick. This one's just like left side. And he hasn't hit near midfield yet. It's a bit of a 14 yards.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings do that. 1st down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The quarterback will find you again.
Alpha, sit up!
Option give here. He runs forward perfectly on that simple read and throws Sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
180! 180!
Lamar now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass is incomplete.
That's why he shot up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Nice shot! Nice shot! Nice shot!
Third and long for him here. And they pick him up again. Quan Martin with the pick. He's going to score. 6
This defense right now has got some kind of talent, this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Joshua Carney on for the extra point.
Extra point
His
set right
kick
down
is
the middle.
good.
And the Cowboys
Makes the
throw their
score
feet yet
Cowboys
again.
42. Vikings 14. Joshua Carney to kick
Well,
off.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there.
The
Played
Vikings
it
take
out
over
on the
first
back of the
and
end
10
zone for a
at
touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
180! Shut up!
Down the middle with Chandler. He's descended upon Quimby and drove it a 7-yard gain. Anderson this time with his head.
2 yards on the
Better
pickup.
result than that
It's
last run. It's
second
2nd and 8.
at the 37-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they'll bottle this up after a
Chandler, the
4-yard
ball
gain.
carrier.
Brought down by
Taken
Malik
down
Woolen.
at the 41.
Humble
That's a
5,
gain of
6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge
Brings
gain,
up
not a
third
game-changing
and
play
4.
by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Now Jackson on third down. Interception.
Jackson's pass.
They scored.
42-yard line.
And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down
I
behind
think
the
we
line
both
of
sensed it
scrimmage.
as the plays developing. It did look like both their guys wanted the football, and you can see why they have well played offensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's hit
Bigsby, the
another
ball
loss.
carrier.
It's 2 in a row. They've got third
Jonathan
down.
Allen on the tackle. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.